Throughout history, women have faced intense discrimination, from the lack of legal rights and very little independence from their husbands, to being thought to have inferior brains. In many societies, women have been long viewed as less than fully human. This problem has been around for thousands of years and still is to this very day.
Throughout the world, there are so many cases where women's rights aren't respected. For example, in Saudi Arabia, women are not allowed to drive. This forces them to rely on men in their family to get them around. But women make up 2/3 of illiterate adults in the world. This is the result of countries like Afghanistan, where access to education is made difficult by groups attacking schools due to their opposition to female education. This also happen in developed countries. The gender issues are mostly present in the wage gap between men and women. Even with all our attempts to eliminate this problem, women still only make around 77% of what men make for the same amount of work.
Hi Juanita, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. How'd you hear about this job at Jugo Juice?
Well, my friend that works across there at the Vida, she said that you guys were fantastic and that the work environment here too was excellent.
Why do you want to work here?
Well, my family right now, they need a lot of help financially, and well, I go to medical school, and so like there's a lot of debt involved, and I need to try and pay it off.
Do you have any previous work experience?
Well, I used to work at this place, Tutti Frutti in Longueuil, and it used to be fantastic, but you know, there was this busboy there, and he was really mean to me, and well, I think he was Polish or something, and he made my life hell.
Wow, that's really too bad.
Yeah.
See, the thing about this job is that we need people available during the day on weekdays. Does that suit your availability?
School just ended like 2 weeks ago, so I'd be available anytime, any day.
That's perfect. We'll call you about the job opportunity.
Oh, thank you.
Hi Fred, how are you?
Good, you?
I'm pretty good. So how'd you hear about this job at Jugo Juice?
Well, me and my friend, we were walking by one day, and we heard you people like were hiring, so I was like, hey.
Why should we hire you?
Because I'm a good worker.
Do you have any previous job experience?
I mean, I cut grass like a couple times in my neighborhood, but that's about it.
Are there any references I can call to base myself on your work ethic?
Not that I know of.
So pretty much you want me to hire you based on your trust that you're a good worker.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, well for this job we need people available during the day on weekdays. Does that suit your availability?
No, I mean, that shouldn't be a problem, just like anytime after 1, because a guy like me needs to sleep.
Okay, so to summarize, you can't work mornings during the week, you have no previous job experience, and you want me to hire you based on your trust.
You're right on, man.
Well, I guess my decision's pretty well made by this point. Fred, you've got the job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To fix gender inequality at your workplace, there are many solutions at your disposal. First off, providing training to your management on gender equality and how to deal with discrimination in your workplace helps reduce the possibility of these events happening.
We can clearly see that the woman has better qualifications for the job. So the only conclusion is that she didn't get the job because the other candidate is the man. Gender equality is something we should be teaching in our education programs, because the best way to get equal rights between men and women is to teach our future generations about gender equality. This way, the future generations will think that men and women are equal, which will eventually eliminate this problem. To conclude, gender equality is still a very controversial issue in our society, and has a very big presence mainly in countries from the Middle East. In those countries, women are still not allowed to do many things that men can do, such as not being able to drive and not having a full education. Even in the United States and Australia, women are given a lower salary to do the exact same job that men do. All in all, women are thought as inferior to men and have been highly disadvantaged since the beginning of time just because of their sex.